Avengers is the latest in the Marvel Netflix universe. This one features the team up with the 4 Marvel Netflix heroes from their own respective Marvel Netflix shows. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Iron Fist. Now they all team up to face the Hand, led by Sigourney Weaver. So the various Netflix shows have left the heroes scattered. Daredevil has given up being Daredevil. Luke Cage has been shipped off back to jail. Jessica Jones has been closing down her private investigation business. And I really don't know what happened at the end of Iron Fist because I gave up on it. I assume his Kunlun city has been destroyed because they mention it. So Iron Fist has been hunting a Hand because they mention it. I really gave up on Iron Fist because his show sucked. I didn't review it because I couldn't finish it. So because of the heroes being scattered, the first 2 episodes of this show are really about reacclimating you to these heroes and getting them all back together. So they're really clunky in getting you reacclimated to the heroes. Everybody's setups are very rushed and poorly handled in getting you back to New York and getting you reacquainted with everybody. Luke Cage gets out of jail in the first 2 minutes. Jessica Jones starts taking cases in the first 2 minutes. Iron Fist heads back to New York. The only hero that's actually well handled in the whole show actually is Daredevil. 4 leads, when they do actually interact together, do have solid chemistry. Even though Finn Jones as Iron Fist still isn't the greatest, I really hated him in his own show, but in this show, you can tell he's matured and he is actually much better in the fight scenes. Most of the time, it's not obviously a stunt double like it was in his own show, especially in the confrontation between him and Daredevil. The villain plot with Sigourney Weaver and the Hand was really boring and dumb. The relationship they try and develop between her and Elektra was pretty underdeveloped and boring. I think that might have been the point, to try and pull the rug out from under the audience as the series goes on, but that really fell flat for me, especially towards the finish. Honestly, you could have left Sigourney Weaver out of it, just given her role to the Madame Gao character from the other Marvel Netflix shows. Okay, this is gonna make me seem like an asshole, but the Hand is basically a ripoff from the League of Assassins from Batman. You have this shadowy organization with their fingers in everything, led by this mysterious, enigmatic figure like Ra's al Ghul from Batman, trying to take down major cities. The enigmatic figure may or may not be immortal, and this is pretty much right after Iron Fist already ripped off Batman Begins. Right after Doctor Strange already ripped off Batman Begins. Now DC and Marvel have ripped off each other for pretty much their entire existence, so it's worthless to complain about, but I'm gonna be the asshole and mention it anyway. And I'm gonna be an asshole again and mention this. Having Jessica Jones in the show is weird. Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist were pretty action-heavy shows. Jessica Jones was not. Jessica Jones' show was like a noir, detective-driven show dealing with things like rape, alcoholism, self-control, and having her in the hallway fighting ninjas felt so out of place to me. I think the show works better as a Daredevil Season 3 with an Iron Fist subplot thrown in it. Charlie Cox really is the best actor out of the 3, and the Daredevil subplot is the best one out of the whole show. The plot should have been just Daredevil Season 3 and should have just introduced Iron Fist in it. Luke Cage and Iron Fist had some solid chemistry in it. Hopefully they can do a Heroes for Hire miniseries and not a Season 2 of either of their shows. I enjoyed the show. There wasn't as much useless fluff as the other Marvel Netflix shows. There was a lot of bad acting, especially when one of the Iron Fist villains showed up. I'm still not a fan of Finn Jones as Iron Fist, but at least he was better. Lots of cheap effects. I know this is a TV show, but it's Marvel. You guys print money. They also could have had a stronger reason for the heroes to bring the heroes together. Like, come on. Just hire some better writers. Come on. If you're a fan of the other Marvel Netflix shows, you should check it out. Or if you just missed Daredevil like I do, you should check it out. Bye.